I would like to talk about some transferable skills that I've learned in English 120. So, number one, I learned how to write to a specific audience in order to get my point across or to further my objective, let's say. I also learned different genres of composing, and these included writing a manifesto, writing a proposal, and writing an annotated bibliography. And these are all very different genres of composing, but they're ways of sorting out information into different formats to further your goal as a writer and what you're trying to accomplish with these specific forms of writing. I think my favorite story from English 120 was the first meeting that I had with Kelly. This meeting was before writing our belief manifesto. So, for my belief manifesto, I wanted to write about how positivity is infectious and can be learned. And it was talking about when I was 19 years old, I lived in Baltimore, and there was this girl, Allie, who I became really good friends with, and she really inspired me, and also her friends really inspired me to learn how to be positive in almost any situation. So I met with Kelly, and the meeting was about talking about what we were going to write about. So I told her what I was going to write about, and I thought it would kind of just end there. But she she was like, "Well, why is this important to you? And like why does this specific instance 10 years ago matter to you so much right now, or like stick out in your mind? Why is this something that you want to write about?" And it really made me dig so much deeper into it than I had originally planned on digging. And it wasn't even about that instance, it was about, well, what's happened in my life prior to that made this instance so powerful to me, or what's happened in my life after that has made me want to retain this instance and think about it. So that meeting was, and it was pretty early on in the semester, and that meeting was pretty powerful to me for the rest of this class. And it really made me, with all of my writing after that, it really made me dig down and deep and think about, like, why am I writing this? Why is this so important to me? There are definitely skills that I've learned in this class that I will use in the future. I am majoring in anthropology with a concentration in archaeology. So, in my future, I foresee me writing many papers and articles. And something in this class that helped me out so much with writing my proposal was writing the annotated bibliography. And I had never done one before, and I never knew the value of doing one before. I never even heard about one before. But after doing my annotated bibliography, it made writing my proposal so much easier. And I feel like sometimes you do research and you kind of retain it, but then you forget about it. But with doing an annotated bibliography, you are writing down why you chose this piece, why it wasn't important in your research, what you can use in your paper from it, and just all kinds of, you dissect it, and you have like a little blueprint of it. And this ended up being really important to me, and I could see this being extremely important to me in the future. Another thing that was really important to me in this class, or useful to me for my future, would be the writing of a proposal. I'm pretty sure in every profession, you will have to write a proposal at some point or another. And with my proposal, the thing that I learned the most is writing to a specific audience and knowing the value of writing to a specific audience. So I think that from the skills that I've learned in writing this proposal, I will be able to write proposals in my field and in my future pretty well. Well, hopefully, I mean, I'll write them better than if I had never written a proposal before, for sure. And this will be extremely useful. Another really useful thing that I've learned in this class are the different genres of composing that there are. In order to get your point across, you might, like, one genre might be way more effective than using another genre. So in our class, we use so many genres. We had our online blog, which is what this is, but also this is a video, which is another form of genre or communication. We wrote in our journals. We did a proposal, an annotated bibliography, a belief manifesto, and so that covers so many bases, and all of those bases have something and all of those bases have a strength, and you can use them to further your own goal depending on what it is.